Hi, I'm Morrison. I want to thank you first for watching our Cheeseworks video. We're here at I-35 Speedway tonight for Pro Ag, a spectacular night at the races where they're having the weekly USRA classes along with the Pure Stocks, E-Mods, late models, sport compacts, and a guest class at the MLS Midwest Lightning Series. They just got track watered down. They got about to start packing in, and see it. Continue watching this video and watch for fireworks and see some good racing here at I-35 Speedway, dirt track at its best.
And Asher, row one. Here we go. Side by side, 2x2 out of turn number 4. The green flag is out and the race is on. DeShong leading him into turn number 1. Asher looking the outside is the 50. Here comes Shawnee landing inside the 50 car. 2 cars getting together out of turn number 2. It's like the J90 down there getting the worst end of it. Here we go. Bob Reber looks him over. No laps down. We have 12 to go. DeShong leads him down into turn number 4. The green flag is out and we are back underway. Chris DeShong, Asher with them, but on the outside it's Mad Dog Matt Dorsum to the high side. 3 wide in the middle of the pack as well as they fight through the back end of the field. Dorsum looks to the outside of DeShong as they go down out of 3 and out of 4. Side by side for the lead out of turn 4. DeShong and Dorsum. Dorsum to the outside, runs the high side cushion. Boy, has he got momentum as he comes out of turn number 2 and takes the lead. Shawnee Lanning moved to the inside of Asher for that 3rd spot, still hanging on. Asher to the outside and Lanning to the inside, and a spin in turn number 2, bringing out the caution flag. Tonight for Pro Ag 90 at the races. DeShong leads them down the backstretch, 1 lap down with 12 laps to go. DeShong, Dorsum, Asher, Lanning, Morrison, Bubba Beam. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're back underway. DeShong taking the low line. Here comes the high side with the 3D of Dorsum. Asher looking the inside as well. Down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Dorsum the high side. Asher tries to look to the inside. DeShong trying to hold on to the lead as they come out of 4. Side by side for the lead down into turn number 1. DeShong and Dorsum. Here comes Dorsum to the outside. Mad Dog Matt Dorsum making a charge to the outside. DeShong back to the inside. Lanning moving up as well into 3rd. It's going to be Mad Dog Matt Dorsum leading the next lap on lap number 3. Out of turn number 2, DeShong, and here comes Shawnee Lanning in that 3rd spot as Asher moves to 4th and Morrison in 5th. Running the high side, Mad Dog Matt Dorsum. Dorsum with 7 feature victories so far this season. Shawnee Lanning in a 3-way battle for 2nd as they come out of 2. Asher battling back to the inside. Lanning trying to move to the inside of DeShong. Here they come out of 4. Your leader still Dorsum, but Lanning moves to the inside trying to take over 2nd. Shawnee Lanning to the inside of DeShong. Chris DeShong goes to the high side. Lanning moves to 2nd. Matt Dorsum has Weidman in front of him as they go to the high side. Weidman goes to the high side and Dorsum is able to negotiate the lap traffic of Weidman. Dorsum held up a little bit. That allows Lanning to catch up. She'll move inside Weidman, continuing in that 2nd position. Now it's going to be what we've seen most of the season. DeShong back in the 4th position, but it's going to be Dorsum, who's been the driver, running up front with Lanning in the 2nd spot. These two have been battling all season long for the lead. Dorsum loves that high side, then diamonds down to the cushion as he comes, or the bottom of the track as he comes out of 4. Lanning running that middle high line as she comes out of turn number 4 as well. Looks like Jared Weidman goes off the track in turn number 3, bringing out the caution flag. And another spin in turn number 4, right in front of the leader. Caution flag had already out of turn number 2. Slowly down the backstretch. Mad Dog Matt Dorsum. He says he likes to drag race more than he likes to circle race, but he's been enjoying the circle track racing here as of late this season. Here he comes out of turn number 4. Takes it to the low side. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Landing right there with them, Asher, DeShong, Morrison, and Martin. Here comes the inside. Here comes Shawnee landing on a challenge, and Morrison spins down in turn number 2. Chris DeShong and Matt down there in turn number 2 with. Next race up, the Pure Stocks here at I-35 Speedway. Dorsum leads him down, landing right there on his tail. Here they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Dorsum landing. Asher moving to the inside of landing, side by side for second. Nearly a three-way battle for the lead as they came out of turn number 2. Asher to the inside of landing, trying to make that pass back to side by side for second. Again, as Dorsum leads the way out of turn number 4. Dorsum landing. Asher, Martin. Down into the corner they go. Jeff Goffridge right in that group as well. Don't count him out back in that 5th spot. 2 laps to go, this time by. Dorsum takes him out of turn number 2. Landing again, a look to the inside, trying to make a pass on Matt Dorsum. Matt Dorsum takes him out of turn number 4, looks to get the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Dorsum. Landing in the 2nd spot. Asher, Martin. Here they come down the backstretch. Will Lanning catch Dorsum as they go into turn number 3? She looks to the inside. Here's Dorsum to the outside. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Matt Dorsum with win number 8, followed by Shawnee Lanning. Side by side for the next position is going to be Asher, followed by Martin. The 5 of Gottfried, and then Leroy Morrison as Bubba Beam and Ricky Bobby finish out the group. Younce takes him down the backstretch with Ron Hill, the Monkey Man, to his outside. Your 50-50 tickets on sale here. Get those while you can. Into turn number 3. Slowly into turn number 4. Looking for the green flag. Here it comes. Green flag is out and the race is underway. Younce and Hill in a drag race down to turn 1. Hill to the outside, Younce to the inside, 2 by 2, side by side. The rest of the field, a couple of cars beating and banging back there. Looks like Carney, one of them, as they came down out of turn number 2. Younce and Hill still side by side, playing a spin down in there. Looks like Brandon Dixon with a spin in turn number 4. Not able to refire it with 1 lap in and a spin down in turn number 2 as well, as everybody splits around the car going into the corner. Downhill to his outside. Here we go. Looking for the green flag. Good start. Green flag is out and the race is on. Again, Younce and Hill side by side down to turn number 1. Wayne Brook right there with them. Here comes Jason Carney as well as Riley Fuller as they go down into turn number 3. Still side by side for the lead out of turn number 4. Younce and Hill. Hill will lead him at the line by a car length. 3 wide back in there for second, third, and fourth, and fifth. Brook will get split by Carney and Fuller. 3 wide back in that pack just behind the leader. And a spin down in turn number 2. Likes to start him up high and then diamonds down to the inside as he takes the green flag coming out of turn number 4. Let's see if he plays the same strategy as Younce looks to his inside. Younce chose that inside line for the restart. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Here comes Hill, the top side. Green flag comes out and we're back underway. Brook and Younce side by side for second. Meanwhile, Ron Hill showing the way up front out of turn number 2. Carney moving outside, trying to make the pass on Fuller. into turn number 3 out of 4. Ron Hill continues to show the way up front. Brooks slides into second. Younce side by side between Carney and Fuller as they go into turn number 1. Carney and Fuller still side by side. Younce and Brook side by side as well. Brook now into second. Younce moving back to the inside. Likes that inside line. Carney following suit, trying to put a nose down inside as well as Riley Fuller. The Monkey Man, Ron Hill, still showing the way. Lap 3. 9 laps remaining for your leader. Brooks showing the same line as Ron Hill as they come to the top side out of turn number 4. Younce in third, Carney in fourth, Riley Fuller in fifth. Down the backstretch into 3, into 4. A couple of cars spinning down there. One of them inside of turn number 2 out of the racing line. Looks like the 27H of Brandon Hoover may have spun there at the back of the pack, trying to rejoin in the inside line. And the caution flag comes out. I believe that's Brandon Hoover bring out the caution. Ron Hill leads him down out of turn number 3. Again, look at Younce to the inside. Let's see if he makes the move out of 3, out of turn 4. The green flag is out, and we're back underway. Brook on the outside of Younce, side by side, 2 by 2 as they go down into turn number 1. Out of turn number 2, 3 wide for second as they come out of 2. Carney to the inside, Younce with Brook right there in a spin in turn number 2. No caution flag as the green flag stays out, and a spin as Carney spins in right in front of the 27 car. Carney spins right in front of Brandon Hoover, and the two make contact down there inside of turn number 4. On his wheels, 50-50 tickets for sale here on the front stretch. Make sure you get in on that 50-50 ticket deal. Lights again go out around the track here at I-35 Speedway. Single file restarts from this point forward as Ron Hill showing the way with Brook in the second position, Younce in third. Here they come, Riley Fuller in fourth as they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out. Ron Hill on that top side, Younce liking that low position. Riley Fuller right there with them. Brook in the second spot, takes a little higher line as well. Hill, Brook, Younce, Fuller as they come out of turn number 4. Brandon Dixon up there behind Fuller as well, trying to challenge for that spot. A little bit further back behind Fuller. Meanwhile, Ron Hill, the Monkey Man, continuing to run up front. 6 laps down with 6 remaining. And a spin, Riley Fuller spins in turn 4. Everybody trying to avoid Riley Fuller. Facing the wrong direction. Flag is on, and we are back underway. Ron Hill, Wayne Brook, Younce, and Brandon Dixon as they come down out of turn number 3. The fireworks at the horizon as they come under them down out of turn number 4. Looks like the 23 of Carney nearly tagging the wall on the outside, and the 10 of Albert Curtis spinning in turn number 2. Carney nearly collecting him as well, spinning to avoid, and thankfully doing so with sheet metal damage with that. Here they come out of turn number 3. Ron Hill leads Brook. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Hill, Brook, Younce, Dixon as they come down into turn number 2. Here they come out of turn number 4. Ron Hill still showing the way. 9 laps down with 3 remaining. Hill trying to hold off Brook. Younts a little bit further back in that third spot. Dixon in fourth. Good battle taking place a little further back, and Riley Fuller is making her way up through the field as well. 2 laps to go for the Monkey Man this time by. And a spin down in turn number 4. And I believe that is Shawnee Lanning spinning down inside of turn number 4. Bring out the caution flag. Also, Albert Curtis down there in turn number 2. In the 10 car back there of Albert Curtis. Green, white checker finish. Ron Hill, lights go out around the track here at I-35 Speedway. Again, very cool to see those fireworks coming over the top of them as they came down the backstretch. Here they go. Ron Hill leads them out. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Let's see what Younts does. Here comes Younts to the inside. Brook goes to the outside. Younts to the inside. Those two side by side while the 72 car, the Monkey Man, running up front looking for the white flag with one more lap to go. One more lap for Ron Hill. Brook and Younts side by side for that second spot as they continue down into turn 1. Carney with some hood all nearly coming off of that 23 car. Meanwhile, Ron Hill takes him out of 3, looking for his 8th feature win. He'll get it. Ron Hill comes out of turn number 4, gets his 8th win of the season, followed by Wayne Brook, Younts, Dixon, Fuller, Jennings, Carney, and Albert Curtis as they come to the line. How about a big hand for the Monkey Man, the number 72 of Ron Hill with his 8th in row number 1. Slowly down the backstretch into turn number 3. Again, looking for the green flag. 12 laps to decide it. Everybody on their feet. Here we go. At a turn number 4, they hit the gas. The green flag is out, and we're underway. Lewis takes the lead down into turn number 1. Several cars right behind him. 3 wide in that group as they come down out of turn number 2. Lewis with about a 3-car length lead as he takes it out of turn number 3. Out of 4, Kyle Lewis will lead lap number 1. 42 car just behind him of Alex Davis. Davis trying to hold on, but a big move to the inside as a pass for second. Here comes Bobby Lane shooting up to the inside as well in the 0-1 car. Bobby Lane trying that inside line. He goes to the inside, and Bobby Lane takes over position 3. Now over position 2 as he goes down to turn 1. What a crossover move right in front. Moves over to position number 2. Wow, what a move by Bobby Lane. Meanwhile, up front, Kyle Lewis continues to show the way in the 2 car. Wow, look at the battles taking place throughout the track as they come by. Kyle Lewis with this pretty decent lead as he's down into turn number 3. Bobby Lane now into turn number 3 as well. Great battle back there for the 3rd position taking place, but right now, let's see if Bobby Lane can catch Kyle Lewis. Lane running that inside line. Kyle Lewis running the outside line as they come down through the corner. Now runs to the inside of the track, nearly to the apron as they come down. And a spin in turn number 2. And just what Bobby Lane wanted, a caution flag. Second spot, Kyle Lewis trying to hold on for the win. Here they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Kyle Lewis pinches him down to the inside. Bobby Lane right there with them. 42 car of Alex Davis in the 3rd position. Good battle for the 4th spot as well as they go down into turn number 3. Still the run up front is the battle everybody's got their eye on as Kyle Lewis and Bobby Lane race away from the field down into turn number 1. Bobby Lane looks to the inside, couldn't get a pass on Lewis. Going down into turn number 1. Down the backstretch, a couple of 3 wide down there at the middle of the field. Meanwhile, that lead still up front. Kyle Lewis showing the way. Kyle Lewis, Bobby Lane, here they go down into turn number 1. Quickly, 6 laps down, we are already halfway there. Kyle Lewis, Bobby Lane, you can see him setting him up, just watching him, being patient. Let's see what he does for the final parts of this race. The veteran and the young gun, and a spin down in turn number 4. And the caution flag comes out once again. Out of turn number 4, they hit the gas. The green flag is out, and we're back underway. Kyle Lewis, Bobby Lane. Bobby Lane back, looks back to the inside, can't get the move. Everyone drifting the high side behind him as a 2-car breakaway for the lead down the backstretch into turn number 3. Bobby moves to the high side, Lewis to the inside. Here they go out of 4. Lewis continues to run. Bobby Lane up in that second spot. Couple of car length leads now as they come out of turn number 2 that time with 4 laps remaining. Cars racing towards the back of the field, mixing it up through the middle. Kyle Lewis still showing the way as Bobby Lane in the second spot. 7th car of Tyler Johnson in third. Tyler Johnson getting some pressure on. Here comes the 49 car as well. Kenny Bowers trying to move his way up in that 49B car. 2 laps to go. This time by for Kyle Lewis. Bobby Lane. 12 car a little bit further back of Tyler Miller. Miller has some pressure from the 49B of Kenny Bowers as they come out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, here comes your leader out of turn number 4. The white flag comes out for Kyle Lewis. Bobby Lane. The 7 of Tyler Johnson. The 12 of Tyler Miller. And the 49B of Kenny Bowers. Out of turn number 3. Here he comes. Kyle Lewis. Can Bobby Lane catch him? He's not going to do it. It's going to be Kyle Lewis who'll get his win. His 4th win. Followed by Bobby Lane. The 7 car, Tyler Johnson. The 12 of Tyler Miller. The 49B of Kenny Bowers as they come across the line. How about a big hand for the driver of the number 2 car, Kyle Lewis from Spring with the 10-lap feature. Out of 3, out of 4, here they come. The green flag is out and the race is on. This time a lot better start by the 47 of Greg Trula. Penny to his outside. Everybody races down into turn number 1. Pretty clean through the corner. Everybody makes it out of turn number 2 okay, and down out of turn number 3. And again, it's Penny showing the way as he gets the run out of turn number 4. Derek Wiss moving to the inside. Here comes Cordray up in that 4th position. Greg Trulove up into 2nd. Right behind Wiss is the 5 car of Tommy Cordray, and a spin again down there in turn number 4, or turn number 2, and it looks like we're going to get the caution flag again. Lurking, looking for his 10th win, Tommy Cordray. Here they come. Green flag is out, and the race is back underway. Trulove and Wiss side by side for 2nd. Here comes Cordray racing up into that group. The 11T of Mike Taylor Jr. also very quick in the 11T of the outside. Out of turn number 4, Bobby Penny very quick. Wiss side by side with Trulove. Cordray. Colton Leal right up in that group, 2 in the 13 car. Everybody racing together out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch. And out of turn number 4. Again, Penny showing the way. Trulove, and now Cordray up into the 3rd position. Cordray takes a peek under the 47 of Trulove, not able to make the pass. Here he comes to the inside of Trulove, side by side for 2nd. Penny showing the way, but side by side, and Trulove is able to shut the door. Colton Leal right up in that group, too, running in there. Derek Wiss in front of him. That great battle taking place as well. Bobby Penny continues to lead. What a big lead he's surmounted. Now Cordray really moves to the inside, trying to catch up on Trulove. Trulove running the high line. Cordray down near the bottom. Bobby Penny all by himself running the high side cushion as he brings it out of turn 4. The 16 car continues to lead as the laps tick away. Halfway home this time by. Bobby Penny hoping for a green flag all the way through this one as he goes down into turn number 3. Out of 4, running that cushion and down to the middle groove. Still showing the way as he comes by to complete the next lap's number 7. And a spin down in turn number 3. exactly what True Love and Cordray wanted to see, and not what Bobby Penny wanted. Wins this season on the year. In turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, Bobby Penny leads him out. Cordray to his inside. The green flag is out, and the race is back underway. Cordray and True Love side by side for second. Also, Colton Leal right in that group as well. Derek Wiss right back there too. Bobby Penny with a great start. A good lead going down to 3 and out of 4. 9 laps completed. 6 laps to go. Cordray now moves into second place. Slides in front of the 47 of Greg Trulove. Trulove tries to battle back right on the back of Cordray, or right on the back of Cordray. On his bumper for the restart. Cordray, 9 wins. Here he goes out of turn number 4. Bobby Penny leads him out. The green flag is out and we're underway. Colton Leal right up in that group, looking to the inside of the 47. Trying to make the pass on Greg Trulove. They're side by side for third. Bobby Penny again with a great restart. In that 16 car, takes him out of 4 with the lead. And looks like another spin down there in turn number 3. Let's see if he's able to keep it going, and he does. Michael Taylor Jr. with a spin. Rejoins at the back of the field. Green flag stays out. 10 laps down with 5 to go. Bobby Penny continues to run up front. Here he comes out of turn number 4. Still showing the way. Colton Leal, big pressure on the 47 car of Greg Trulove. Now Trulove is able to motor out of it into third. Rod Gump sets his sights next on Cordray. Bobby Penny looks to be the car to beat as it comes out of turn number 4. Into turn number 1. 3 laps remaining for Bobby Penny. Boy, what a lead he has built up coming down into turn 3 and out of 4. 2 laps to go for Bobby Penny. The rest of the field tied up behind him about mid-pack. But Bobby Penny running all by himself up front. Greg Trulove trying to make a move inside. Cordray for second. Down the backstretch and into 3. Here comes the white flag. Caution flag comes out. Lights go out around the track looking for the green flag restart. Bobby Penny trying to hold off Tommy Cordray. Greg Trulove, the 13R of Colton Leal, also the 662 of Caden Campbell has started at the back of the field up in that group. Green flag is out, and here we go. Derek Wiss in that group too. Here comes Cordray to the inside of Penny. Out of turn number 2. Penny motors away. Boy, look at that horsepower going down into turn number 3. Penny to the high side. As he goes down out of turn number 4, Cordray trying to catch up. The white flag for Bobby Penny. 1 more lap to go in that 16 car. Penny to the high side, Cordray running the low side. Greg Trulove running the high side as well. Here they come out of turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Bobby Penny who gets his first victory in the Midwest Limited Late Models here at I-35 Speedway. Followed by Cordray, Greg Trulove, Colton Leal, Caden Campbell found his way from the back of the field. But how about a big hand for the driver, the number 16, Willard. Out of 4, the green flag is out and the race is on. Look at the inside line as Mick tries to move up the inside, and here comes Willard from the back of the field to the outside, and the 55 car nearly slideways as it comes out of the corner. He and Reed side by side down the backstretch. Man, Miller did everything but spin that car out. That was amazing. He's able to keep, and Reed goes the high side on a car off the banking in turns 3 and 4. Still going, the green flag stays out. 75 car of Nathan Lundholm taking an excursion off the banking there in 3 and 4, able to keep it moving. Nearly the high side again out of 2. Reed with the battle, Joseph Mick. Meanwhile, up front, it's going to be David Miller III with John Willard just behind him in the Batmobile. Here comes Mick and Reed side by side down into turn number 1. Reed to the inside, and he drifts up high. There's Mick right there with Side by side as they head down there in the corner. Battle for the lead as well as Willard putting some pressure on David Miller III. Again, Franklin Reed takes to the high side. Those two drifting very high, but Mick makes the pass and goes into third. Franklin Reed right on his bumper as Mick goes high. Here comes Reed back to the inside for that third spot. Oh, Mick doing almost clipping the wall down the backstretch out of 2. David Miller the third up. Meanwhile, up front, still showing the way. Willard right behind him by about half a car length. 2 laps down with 8 to go. 4 laps down. Nose to tail, here they come for the lead out of turn number 4. David Miller the third still showing the way. Willard right behind him. Willard in that Batmobile has got a slower car to the outside. That's Nathan Lundholm. Lundholm to the high side. Again, John Willard right behind David Miller III. Maybe he's sizing him up. Let's see. We're at the halfway point as the 75 car of Lundholm pulls off the track outside of turn 3. Miller doing everything he can to hold off Willard down the backstretch. Again, that Reed and Mick battle going on for the third spot, continuing on down into turn 3. David Miller III trying to hang on for that front spot. John Willard now backs up about a couple of car lengths, 7 laps down with 3 to go. It'll be 2 laps to go next time by. Willard closes in, pretty good closing rate coming out of turn number 4. Miller trying to hold on. Here comes Willard to the high side. Let's see if he makes the pass. Looks high, looks low. Hounds the back of the 55 car. Can't make the pass this time by. They'll get the white flag this time. Willard right on the bumper of the 55 cars that come out of 3 and out of turn number 4. White flag for Miller. Here comes Willard to the outside. Will he make the pass or try a crossover move to the inside? Right on the bumper, the 55 car out of 2. Nose to tail as they go into 3. Here comes Willard to the outside. Side by side for the lead as they come out of 4. Who will it be? It looks like it's going to be David Miller III, followed by Willard as they come across the line. Getting his 4th win of the year. Franklin Reed, followed by Joseph Mick. And here comes Christian Peace. How about a big hand for the driver in the number 55 car, David Miller III, with his 4th victory this year. This will be his first one this year here at I-35 Speedway. Green flag comes out, and we are back underway. Ethan Isaacs with the run up front. Here comes Knott outside of Lucas Isaacs. Knott running that high side, nearly takes it over the cushion, nearly 4 wide for the 4th position. Wow, amazing as they came through the corner. Not challenging on the outside, Lucas Isaacs on the inside, but it's Ethan Isaacs showing the way. And here comes Haynes moving up. Haynes to the inside, man, as he lit up and going. Here comes Keller to his inside. Takes a look underneath, can't make the pass, move Haynes up to 4th. Keller in that group just behind him, but Haynes is, man, as he shot his way through the field. Haynes again started outside row. Number 5 finds it felt challenging for that 3rd position. Now Keller's right behind him. Ethan Isaacs, Lucas Isaacs, Stan Knott, Haynes, Keller as they come out of the corner. Dylan McCowan right there. He's in that 8 car. Boy, he's running fast. Right on the outside of Doug Keller. Now to this bumper right behind him. Takes a look as Doug takes a look inside of Nick Haynes. 2 laps to go this time by. Ethan Isaacs looking for the win here tonight at I-35 Speedway. Nick Haynes trying to hold on to position number 4. He and Keller are going through an epic battle with Dylan McCowan back there. Here comes a challenge for 2nd. The leader gets the white flag. Ethan Isaacs, white flag, 1 more lap to go. Lucas Isaacs in 2nd, Dan Knott. Haynes, Keller, and McCowan as they came by the line. Out of turn number 2, down the backstretch, here comes Ethan Isaacs. Ethan Isaacs brings it down out of 4. Ethan Isaacs will get the win, followed by Lucas Isaacs and Dan Knott. Nick Haynes edges out, and I'm not sure who finished up behind him. They were side by side between McCowan and Doug Keller as they came down this year, as well as Gary Donaldson, Derek Green, Thomas Ground. Here they come down out of turn number 3. Wettengale leads them down out of 4. Scott to his outside. Green flag is out, and we are underway. Dixon again with a peek to the inside. This time Wettengale shuts the door as they go down into turn number 1. Dixon tries to threaten a knot. Here comes Shields, 3 wide for second as they come out of 2. Scott back to the outside of Wettengale. Here comes Dixon trying to make it a 3 wide battle. Shields right up in that group as well as they come out of turn 4. .292 of Blake Peeler with his nose right in that group, trying to make a pass and sticks his nose behind Scott. Here comes the outside, Jeff Dixon. To the outside, trying to make the pass on Wettengale. Shields to the inside as well. Here they come out of turn number 4, side by side. Dixon by a nose as they come by. Dixon will shut the door and move down to the inside. He's got Shields to his left as Stiegel pulls to the inside of the track in the 20 car, and 2 cars spinning down into turn number 2. And Tim Shields right there behind him. Sam Scott and the rest of the group. Here we go. Dixon takes him low out of turn number 3, out of 4. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Shields and Wettengale side by side for second. .292 of Blake Peeler moving to the outside. Sam Scott to the inside as well. Everybody bunched up in a high-speed traffic jam coming through 3 and out of turn number 4. Dixon, Shields, Wettengale. Blake Peeler at the line. Here comes Shields to the inside of Dixon, side by side for the lead down the backstretch out of 2. Several cars beating and banging throughout the field as they come through the corner. .292 of Blake Peeler trying to move inside of Wettengale. There's a good battle taking place for third. Again, a great battle for the lead. Here comes Shields to the inside of Dixon. Dixon and Shields. Dixon able to motor out of it and keep the top position as he comes down the backstretch and into turn 3. Shields back to the inside, hounding Dixon from the back as they come down out of turn number 4. Shields about as low as you can get through the corners as he is bringing up any kind of grass down there, still side by side for the lead. 3 and 4 wide through the middle of the pack as they came out of the corner. Everybody side by side through the corners throughout the track. Again, the lead side by side out of 4. Shields and Dixon. Shields moves to a little bit to the lead. Here comes Dixon back to the outside as again those 2 battling side by side for the lead lap after lap. 6 laps down with 9 to go. Here comes 7. Shields to the inside, and here comes Dixon back to the outside. Epic battle for the leads, side by side, lap after lap. Dixon now motors ahead by about a car length, but Shields battling back again to the inside. Dixon and Shields still side by side. Dixon will take the advantage this time by. Blake Peeler in the 3rd position, but again, that epic battle for the lead still going on between Shields and Dixon. Dixon running that high line. Shields loves that low line coming through the corner. Wow, what a great battle for the lead as they come down the front stretch. Wettengale in 4th, and again, here comes Shields to the inside. Couldn't make the pass coming out of 2 down the backstretch. Dixon running the high side, Shields to the low side. Here they come again, nearly side by side. They touch coming out of 4. 10 laps down with 5 to go. Again, side by side for the lead. Dixon again gets the advantage coming into turn number 3, and then Shields again battling back to the inside as he's done lap after lap. The 2 have moved away from the rest of the field, including the 3rd place driver, Blake Peeler. Wettengale back there with Casey Shields, but still it's up front. It's Jeff Dixon and Tim Shields battling for that lead lap after lap. What strategy will play out? Let's see if they get into lap traffic before the end of this race. They have 12 laps to down with 3 laps to go. Dixon again running the high line, Shields to the inside line as they come through the corners. Again, Dixon to the high side. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Shields again running that lowest line he can coming through the corner, trying to shave off as much distance as he can in the leader. Out of 2, down the backstretch, looking for the white flag with 1 more lap to go. We'll have to see if lap traffic will play a factor as they come out of 4. Dixon and Shields nose to tail as they take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Dixon the high side again. Here comes Shields to the inside. They nearly touch coming out of 2. Dixon into that high side line. Here comes Shields back to the inside. Dixon pinches him off down on the inside, cuts him down, and it's going to be Dixon who gets the win, followed by Shields at the line. Blake Peeler, Jalen Wettengale, Casey Shields, the 111 of Butch Bailey as the rest of the group flashes by the start-finish line. Boy, what an epic battle between those 2 amazing drivers, Jeff Dixon and Tim Shields. But Jeff Dixon gets the win. His fireworks on the track next as they come by for this 20-lap feature event. Darren Shaw leads him down. Dennis Elliott to his outside. Green flag is out and the race is on. Robbie Reed right up in that grip, looks to the inside. 3-way battle for the first position. 3 wide for first out of 2. Robbie Reed right there with them. Here comes the 15 car as well as Ed Knoll. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be the 29 of Dennis Elliott from Mount Air, Iowa. Again, Reed takes a look down to the inside, trying to make the pass on Darren Shaw. Shaw is able to motor out of it and keep that second spot. Out of 3, out of turn number 4. Here they come. Again, Dennis Elliott, Shaw, and Robbie Reed. 1, 2, 3. Here comes Reed again back to the inside. Reed trying to make a move to the inside, not able to make the pass. And a caution flag and a spin down in turn number 1. 2 cars getting collected. Dennis Elliott leads them down the backstretch, 2 laps down with 18 to go. Looking for the win here tonight. This will be Dennis's 3rd win on the season if he can hold it up front. Darren Shaw running there looking for his back-to-back wins. Green flag is out and the race is on. Robbie Reed has been very quick since the drop of the green flag early in this race. Again, takes a peek down inside of Darren Shaw. Here they go side by side for second. Again, Dennis Elliott showing the way up front. Peyton Phillips very quick as well in the 4th position. And the 15 of Ed Knoll back in 5th. Everyone kind of spreading out a little bit in the top of the group. Well, back in the pack, a little 3-wide race, a little beating and banging through the middle of the group there to 4 wide as they come out of turn number 4. Wow, Zach Sanders trying to make his way up through that group in the 69 car. Man, is he cutting his way through the field? He is a man on a mission. Look at him going 3 wide in the 69 car down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Robbie Reed challenging the inside again, trying to make that move on Shaw as Shaw shuts the door one more time. Dennis Elliott, who normally likes that low line, boy, he has really liked the high side this year, and it is paying off right now with a great lead as he comes down into 3 and 4. 5 laps down with 15 to go. Here he comes to complete lap number 6. Again, Sanders really shaving off the inside, trying to pass as many cars as he can. Spin down in turn number 4. Looks like Cole Moore, and they're going to throw the caution flag as he spins down there. Roll the field. Dennis looking for his 3rd win this year here at I-35 Speedway. 6 laps down with 14 remaining. Here he comes out of turn 3, hits the gas out of turn number 4, and the race is back underway. Again, Robbie Reed right up in that pack Right, the outside of Shaw. Here comes Peyton Phillips as well. And moving up through that group, how about Austin Johnson, the 98 car? And here comes Zach Sanders in the 69 as well. They're really moving up through that group as they come by to complete lap number 7. Peyton Phillips, and now he's got the 98 car right behind him of Austin Johnson. Here comes a side-by-side, and 2 cars collected down in turn number 1. Looks like Cole Moore, one of those cars collected. Here, Iowa trying to hang on for the win. Right behind him, Darren Shaw trying to get back-to-back feature wins. Robbie Reed trying to get his first here this year at I-35 Speedway. Peyton Phillips, Chris Mercer. Here they go. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Austin Johnson right there as Ed Knoll looks to his inside, trying to make that pass side-by-side for second again with Robbie Reed and Darren Shaw going side-by-side, but it's the 29 of Dennis Elliott really showing the way. Here they come down out of turn number 4. 8 laps down, 12 laps to go. Robbie Reed with a slide job right in front of Darren Shaw. Shaw answers back. It goes to the inside of Robbie Reed. Side by side for second they go, and here comes Shaw with a slide job. And here comes Robbie Reed back to the inside for that second spot. Shaw will hang on as he shuts the door right in front of Robbie Reed. Then Reed back to the inside as well. Great battle for second raging as Dennis Elliott continues to run up front. And a spin down in turn number 2. Manley the Mar gets around there in turn number 2, bring out the car. Again, new chassis, I believe, this year for Shaw. Able to get that win here, get that monkey off his back. Certainly did so last Saturday. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Reed, Payne Phillips, Austin Johnson, and here comes Zach Sanders, who we talked about earlier. Boy, he has been moving up through the field, puts a little nose under. Here comes the 98 car. Austin Johnson trying to move up on Peyton Phillips, unable to do so. Here comes your leader out of turn number 4, and again, Darren Shaw right behind him. Here comes Robbie Reed again to challenge, and Austin Johnson moving inside of Peyton Phillips for the 4th spot. Austin Johnson trying to move up inside of Phillips. Phillips goes a little bit higher, still side by side for 4th, and a spin down in turn number 2. 2 cars going the wrong direction down in turn number 2, brings out the caution flag. For the green flag, Darren Shaw looks to his inside. Green flag is back out, and the race is underway. Here comes Darren Shaw, the inside of Dennis Elliott. A good side-by-side move for the lead. Can't make the pass. Again, Robbie Reed puts a nose right there behind Darren Shaw. Here comes Zach Sanders again, running that high side, low side. Here he goes. Peyton Phillips in that group as well, trying to hang on with that position in front of the 98 car of Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson tries to move to the inside of Peyton Phillips. Zach Sanders right behind Austin Johnson as well. Meanwhile, your leader, here he comes out of turn number 4, Dennis Elliott. Elliott followed by Shaw, Reed, Peyton Phillips side by side. Looks like Zach Sanders, the inside of the 98 car of Austin Johnson, tries a slide job. Austin Johnson answers back. Here's a crossover move. Austin Johnson able to keep that spot. Sanders again tries the inside line. Dennis Elliott still showing the way. Battle again for the 2nd spot is Elliott really on a move here. About 4 or 5 car lengths. Shaw goes very high. Robbie Reed tries to catch up a little bit. Gets right on the back of Darren Shaw for that 2nd position. Elliott past that halfway point now with 6 laps to go. Elliott looking for his 3rd feature victory here tonight. Here he comes. Good side-by-side battles through the pack. As they come through, Cole Moore pulls off to the infield. It's like his night will be none of the 33C car. Meanwhile, Dennis Elliott comes by to complete the next lap. 5 laps remaining for Dennis Elliott. Peyton Phillips moves to the high side. Boy, he keeping it right on the cushion on the edge. Back there in the 4th spot. So it's Elliott as he comes by. The 2nd place driver is Shaw, followed by Robbie Reed, and a spin, and Austin Johnson goes over the banking. Also, it looks like maybe Houston Johnson may have made an excursion over there as well outside of turn number 2, or turn 4. So 2. Here they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out. 4 laps to go. Shaw trying to hang on that second spot. Robbie Reed to his inside, side by side for second. Peyton Phillips, and here comes again Zach Sanders, Austin Johnson, as those battles continue to rage. Back there in the 15 car, Ed Knoll trying to hang on as well. 3 laps remain for your leader, Dennis Elliott. It'll be 2 laps to go for Elliott, this time by. Elliott slings it out of turn number 4 with 2 laps remaining. Elliott looks for the white flag, this time by. Out of turn number 4. Looks down the front stretch. Bob Reber gives it to him. White flag. 1 more lap to go for Dennis Elliott. Everybody in the top 3 kind of strung out there with a couple of car lengths. Here he comes out of turn number 3, out of turn number 4 from Mount Air, Iowa to MacArthur Auto Group. Winner circle, Dennis Elliott with win number 3. Here comes Darren Shaw in second, followed by Robbie Reed. As the rest of the group comes by, Peyton Phillips, Austin Johnson, Zach Sanders, Ed Knoll, Chris Mercer, and the rest of the pack. But here he comes out of turn number 4. Let's give him a big hand with his 3rd win of the year. And we are underway. Lonnie Farley and Jack Simmons, boy, they are side by side. Oh, moving up through the middle. And here comes the 53 car of Andy Wiles. Got a little out of shape. Now he's motoring back into that group. But watch the 20 of Ron the Foltz moving right up into that group in the 3rd position. Lonnie Farley, and there's the move for second by Ron the Foltz. Farley and Wiles now in the 4th position. Your leader is the J2 of Jack Simmons. Simmons leads him down out of turn number 4. 2 laps down with 8 to go. Good battle for second. Oh, getting a little out of shape there as they come out of turn number 4. Lonnie Farley nearly getting collected there as he got way out of shape. Mike the Foltz now in the 5th position behind him. And Dennis Fair closing in on Mike. Meanwhile, up front, Jack Simmons continues to lead. Ron the Foltz. Andy Wiles. Wiles, a slide job move in front of Ron the Foltz. Gives a crossover movement back over. Here comes the 20 car. They're still side by side for second. Ron the Foltz getting that move. The slide job move in front of him by Andy Wiles. Still side by side for the 2nd spot. Ron the Foltz by a nose at the line. Wiles battles back again to the outside line. He's trying to make that pass for second coming out of turn number 2. Gets a nose on him, and here comes Ron the Foltz again back to the inside as Simmons continues to lead up front halfway home. 5 laps down with 5 to go. Simmons with a sizable lead. The battle in the field has really been for that 2nd spot as Wiles now slides into second. Here comes that 20 car again of Ron the Foltz trying to catch him as they come out of 4. 4 laps remaining. Ron the Foltz sets his sights on Wiles again, looks to the inside, can't make the pass. Looks like the 2X or the double X of Steve Tanner pulls off the track here on lap number 6. Down the front stretch, Jack Simmons goes. He's led from the drop of the green flag and trying to take it home tonight with just 3 laps remaining. This time by 2 laps to go for Simmons. Again, great battle for second as Ron the Foltz and Andy Wiles still trying to battle each other. Wiles with a 53 car. Ron the Foltz right on his bumper as they came down into turn number 1. The Foltz taking a peek to the inside of Wiles for second. Simmons gets the white flag. Here he comes out of 4. Your leader, Jack Simmons. 1 more lap to go. Andy Wiles at second. Ron the Foltz. Who will it be for second? That seems to be the battle on the track right now. Here comes Ron the Foltz to the inside of Wiles. Side by side for second down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Here comes your leader. It's going to be Jack Simmons who will get the win, but who will come home second? Side by side, here they come. It's going to be Wiles, and then Ron the Foltz as they come to the line. Farley, and then Mike LaFoltz. Dennis Fair as they round out the group coming by. How about a big hand for the driver, the number J